These girls seriously think they can just go out and fight with real men who are real fighters. And then they wonder how that happened. Why they get knocked out. It's just a regular sparring session in a Thai boxing match at one of those martial arts gyms. But in this case, the guy didn't play right into this young lady, and he started fighting at full strength. And he showed her a lot of interesting moves that I'm sure she's going to use in her life. And we'll move right on to the next fight. This is also a friendly sparring match. And this is also where the guy didn't shy away from flirting with the lady. If she got in the ring, she became his sparring partner. That's why the kid fought 100% and showed a lot of interesting moves. Fighting with this guy was definitely not worth it. As soon as the girl started to get aggressive and start putting in, the guy was lightning fast to respond with aggression to aggression. And this guy versus girl sparring is notable for the fact that the guy didn't invest in the punches, but he was showing the technical component of martial arts. That's why people love contact sports. I mean, there wasn't any kind of hard punches that are going to that immediately take your opponent down. It was just filigree work, precision hits that kept this girl in the ring for a long time. That girl is good. She's had a very good sparring session. But as soon as the guy started invested in the punches, the girl started having problems with her breathing. And we move on to the next fight. In this case, it's not a friendly sparring. This is a professional fight. Probably in Thailand itself. And this is not the girls to be jealous. Because until the referee stops the fight, the guy's not gonna stop. And Thai boxing is one of the most traumatizing combat sports, one of the most injury-prone forms of combat. You can do just about anything. You can do just about anything. You can even get hit with a slash like this, which is very frustrating because nobody wants to be to keep falling like a chumbleon on the canvas. The Thai fighter fought 100%. So I don't know what girlfriend's motives were when she agreed to this fight. Didn't she feel sorry for her beautiful face? And we'll move on to the next fight. Look at the ferocity with which the guy's hitting this girlfriend. Even the referee had to jump out to calm the guy down, first of all. To give the girl some chance for a comeback. But apparently, there's not gonna be a comeback. She's been throwing a lot of punches missed. The punches were pretty hard. Combinations. There's no way to get back in the fight. Yes, I don't envy the girl in this one. As soon as the guy went into second gear, her chances of winning are over. And this is an incident on the street. And this girl, for some reason, thought that she could just like that, kick this guy, say all kinds of mean things to him. And that she's supposedly gonna get nothing for it. She figured if she's a girl, she could do anything. But the guy immediately explained to her that she can't act like that, and just because she's a girl doesn't give her any favors. So for the record, it's never a good idea to take it out on a man. And we're looking at the next fight. It's a boxing match. It's not gonna be no hard leg kicks, but there's no need for that. If you're fast and agile and skillful, the jungle is calling your name. And this guy is a very good example, very well proves exactly what that saying goes. Just look at the way he literally took his opponent's breath away with literally one jab to take his opponent's breath away. He uses very little energy himself. He delivers his punches on the floor. Here is a legitimate unanimous technical victory for this courageous kid. Come on, we've seen it all. Cage fights, ring fights. It's mostly Thai Boxing Day, but maybe something on the tatami will be different. Maybe the girls here can rehabilitate themselves. After all, wrestling isn't boxing. You don't have to get punched in the head. But wrestling can be quite interesting, especially when the guys do their different combinations. But in this case, to notice that the girl doesn't really want to get close to this guy in order to avoid taking any damage. But as soon as she does, the guy immediately seizes the initiative, and that's when the girl's chances are immediately over. Let's see another wrestling match. Here the guy doesn't have to be so formal. He goes straight to the clinch. But he threw a few punches to take the breath away from this brave girl. Well, I guess that's her lesson learned. Friends, if you like this video, be sure to like this video. Subscribe to the channel and leave your valuable comment, because there's a lot more, many more interesting videos to come.